Hello, my fellow Fapstronautas. Today, I want to help you guys in giving you 5 guaranteed tips for your 90-day No Fap journey. So, you want to do 90 days of No Fap. You've tried it dozens, if not hundreds of times, and you just can't seem to shake the addiction no matter what you do. It just feels like you get to 3-4 days or even a week or two and you just fall right back into it. Now, if this is you, you're exactly the way I was, and I'm going to throw your way a few tips that can really change the game for you and actually help you succeed. So, number 1. I remember when I was watching a post-game interview of Aaron Rodgers after his comeback win against the Dallas Cowboys, and they asked him about his final drive in that win, and this is what he said. He said, "The key to any 2-minute successful drive is the first play. You got to get some positive yards and establish the momentum." And No Fap is kind of the same way, For any No Fap stretch, whether it be for 90 days or 30 days, the first 2 days, first 2-3 days are the most crucial because it sets the tone for the rest of the stretch, you know what I mean? If you're peeking at porn, edging, checking out models on Instagram, then you're really setting yourself up for failure. So how do you mitigate this? Well, what you can do is put yourself in a position where you literally can't fap. So what I did was I spent the weekend at my friend's house and we just got drunk. And getting drunk for me was key because not only is it 100 times harder to, get hard, but I didn't want to masturbate at somebody else's place. So it established myself, kind of for the rest of the stretch. But the best part is when you're drunk, you can just pass the fuck out without even thinking about it. Because I know most people, when they just go, myself included, when you just go to bed, it feels like you can't fall asleep until you let off a nut, right? But when you're drunk, dude, you just pass it right on out and you're good. If you don't have a friend's place where you can crash for a weekend, just get drunk and play music or get drunk and read a book. The key is getting drunk for the first 2 nights to build up some momentum. Now, obviously, if you're under 21, this isn't really an option, but trust me, the other piece of advice I give you will definitely work for you. Now, the second piece of advice I can give you is, if I could describe No Fap in one sentence, it would be doing everything in your power to escape your comfort zone. Because that's exactly what fapping is. You get excited to look at just a little bit of porn for a bit so, you can escape your problems. But, by doing so, you put yourself further and further into this hard shell that it gets harder to escape from the more you do it. So if you're only doing No Fap and nothing else, to improve your life, you're not applying the philosophy of leaving your comfort zone to anything else. So how do you apply this philosophy? You got to do little things that you wouldn't normally consider doing. So you see a guy with a cool t-shirt, you tell that motherfucker it's a cool ass t-shirt, Spread some positivity around, and I swear to you, it will come back to you in the form of karma or, cracking that shell a little bit or, just making yourself feel just a little bit better. And how you wake up in the morning and you want nothing more to do than to just take a nice hot shower? Fuck that shit, man. That's exactly when you shouldn't do that. You turn that damn dial all the way the other way around and you jump that cold ass water. Which, by the way, leads me to my third point. Taking a cold shower sets the tone for the entire day. When you turn it on and you feel the uncomfortable cold shower on your hand, just be inspired by that shit, because the second you step in it, your day will turn out completely different. I promise you that. And you pair that up with a week of No Fap momentum, a little boost of confidence from, having complimented a few strangers. Dude, you're an entirely different man from who you were last week. Now, my fourth tip is never, ever, under any circumstances, leave your phone with you when you sleep, okay? Even if you don't use the other 3 tips I'm telling you about, I promise if you do not leave your phone near you, you will never fap. Or at the very least, you won't look at porn. Because the desire comes, and I've noticed this a lot, the desire for me at least comes from when I have my phone in my bed and I'm comfortable, and I'm just browsing through Reddit or whatever, and then I I'm just scratching my balls, and then from there it's over. It's done, right? Don't be comfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. And that starts with having your phone charging on the damn dresser or in the other room if you need it. And you may ask, what if you need your phone for your alarm clock? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Turn the volume up all the way or buy an alarm clock for $10. If you're not able to do that, like, you gotta ask yourself, how committed were you in the first place to changing your life? Now, my fifth tip, and this is really what brings it all together, is, well, before I say it, have you guys ever heard the song Blues Notes by Meek Mill? Like, what does he say in that song? He says, take yourself outside your body and look at yourself. Every time you get the urge to fap, do this. Take yourself outside the urge, as if you weren't in your body, but as if you're like a third person, and just observe the urge and feel the sexual energy flowing through you when you feel it. Like, seriously, take a second and just observe it. It's the wildest thing, man. Like, your body literally surges with energy and even begins to like twitch in your toes and in your ears. It's literally insane when you see it. What you need to do is you need to observe it and then release the energy somehow. That's why no fappers they're just so gym oriented, you know, because it really helps release a lot of this pent up sexual energy and it puts it into something good. But what I like to do personally is just dance, you know. I don't give a fuck what dance move I'm doing. I just dance, just allow my body to freely express itself. And I've noticed that I've never been so fluid when I danced than when I got all this sexual energy in me. It's weird. But anyway, guys, just to wrap it up, number one is to establish some positive momentum, right? Get drunk for 2 days or something. That way you have a little bit of momentum. Number two is to stay out of your comfort zone, you know? Whatever you feel like you're uncomfortable doing, do that shit, okay? Because that's calling you. Number three, take a cold shower. Seriously, that's huge. It's easy, but it's huge. It sets your tone for the rest of the day. Number four is don't leave your phone anywhere near you when you sleep, okay? Buy an alarm clock if you have to. Number five, observe the sexual energy in you. Don't act on it. Just use it for something else. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Daniel Cookie. Subscribe, like, and I will see you guys tomorrow.